Welcome everyone in this new video tutorial about the multiplayer combat editor. In this video we're going to learn how you can bind yourself to the event dispatchers of your combat manager. In other terms, how you can react to game events related to combat. So we're going to open up our third person character or whatever actor you have which has a stat manager. And then we're going to just drag and drop the combat manager. And actually we're going to right click on the combat manager and pull up bring the drop down menu of the add event. And we're going to take a look at all the events which it gives us. So first one on damage received, on heal received. Each of these events are triggered when the conditions are met. So when a status when a status is over, you receive that event, and you can ban yourself to these events. So you can just pull a wire out of your combat manager and type in assign, and it's going to give you all the events we had there. And for instance, you can react to the game event when that character dies or when that character actually kills another character which has a combat manager. On respawn, this is an event received when you change the death status of an actor, which is going to be the subject of another tutorials. Like all the events there are using other features of MCE which are going to be displayed in other videos. So on team updated, etc., you get the information tied to the events. For instance, if you try to assign to team updates, you're going to have what is responsible for the team change and what is the new team of the owner of that combat manager. So each time you bind yourself to an event, you get the related information you need. For instance, on kill, you get the information of how many damage you dealt, with which gameplay tags, what was the hit result, etc. And how do you bind yourself to these events in case you don't know? We're going to bring out our event begin play, P click or right click event begin play. So this is triggering when that actor is spawning. And then you can grab your combat manager and say, hey, I want to assign. And under MCE combat, it's going to give you all the event dispatchers you need. So for instance, you can say I want to know when I kill someone. And I also want to know when I applied damage, for instance. I'm going to just print what's going on there. I'm going to break that result and I'm going to say, so I hope this is giving me, I think this is giving me the guy who is damaged, who got damaged, and I think I can bring that down. And it's going to print the name of the guy I dealt damage to, of the actor I dealt damage to. And I'm just going to copy and paste this, and I'm going to break that as well. And I'm going to say pretty much the same thing, like this. What is the owner? What is the guy I killed? Who is the guy I killed? So for instance, if I'm saying this, when I'm dealing damage to someone, it's going to tell me its name, like this. So I'm just going to say it prints for a bit more time so we can see that. Like this. So for instance, it tells me that third person character dealt damage. on both machines. Why is it triggering on both machines? Because everyone is getting the information from the event dispatchers. So it's broadcasted in multiplayer. This is broadcasted in multiplayer automatically. You don't have to care about anything. So everyone receives this information. But I cannot try on kill because my characters have too much health and they are regenerating too much health at once. So I'm just going to say that my characters have 2 health. And I'm going to hit play. And I'm going to hit him once more. And it tells me twice, third person character. Why? Because once because I dealt damage to him, and another time because I killed the other guy. So it's giving me the information I want. Actually, I think it's giving me the wrong results. It's actually not telling me who took damage. I think it's actually telling me who dealt damage. So I think we have to break that hit result and say we want the hit actor. This is the guy we hit, and this is the guy responsible for the damage. So we are actually printing our name ourselves there. So I think we need to break that hit result and get the hit actor, and it's going to tell us, it's going to give us another name. Yep. The server character says character 1 hit him, character 1 died, and that's the character of the client. So that's the second character, the other character in our case. So this is the actor who died. This is the actor who got damaged. This is the combat manager who dealt damage. This is the combat manager who died, who actually killed, my bad, who killed the target. So we have to take the guy who we gotta take the hit actor if we want to know who died or who took damage, like this. And we have a bunch of other dispatchers which are behaving kind of the same way, and you can set them up the same way. On cleans, that's when you got all your current statuses purged, damage received and applied, straightforward. Death as well, heal when you apply and when you are receiving heals. So respawn, that's when you use the built-in dead function, the built-in combat manager death function, which there is no video covering that subject yet, but there will be soon. And then we've already been through the team updates, and the statues are straightforward as well. So and we also have status over and status registered. So status registered is this. So I think this is these are in the wrong category. I'm going to move them. One of them is about the setup. Indeed, on status over, we gotta destroy the status, which and it's going to be the subject of another video. And on status registered, that's when you get a status, and it's supposed to be in system functions, which we are not supposed to see here. So it's going to be fixed. So we covered all the main event dispatchers, all the event dispatchers Combat Manager provide. So it's going to wrap up the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.